everyone, welcome back. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick review on a mascara that I've been using recently, and it is by Fusion Beauty, and it is the Lash Fusion XXL Dramatically Volumizing Mascara in Waterproof. I got this one, when did I order this? I think in January, maybe the end of December, and it is a waterproof mascara. It is in black. And it retails for $28 regularly, but it has been on sale for $7 at Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada for the last few months, so I don't know if that says something about it or not. It does have this ginormous wand here, and I mean ginormous. I can handle a big wand. I don't mind like the hourglass shaped wands that are big. I wouldn't even mind this one, but this is huge. I mean, let's see. This is my eye. It's huge. It's even hard to get the outer lashes because it is so big. You can't use the inner part of this. You have to use the outer part, and like forget trying to get in here. You'll basically stab yourself in the eye trying to get your inner eye because you can't, you have to, yeah. So in case you haven't noticed, I don't have high recommendations for this product at all. Besides the wand, the formula is a little bit goopy. I don't know if you could tell when it first came out, but I mean, it's even gooped up onto the actual wand part here. And it's not a dry formula by any means, and it's not super wet, but it's almost like, I just got on my hand. It's almost like a sticky, goopy formula, which is really weird. And I mean, this is a newer bottle still, and it was like this from the beginning. Also, when it comes out, it leaves a big mess. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but all that goopiness just kind of on the edge of the tube there. And it was like that from when I got it. And this isn't an old product by any means. And it makes that sound. Can you hear that? And it just makes more of a mess. It's messy, it's big. Formula wise, when I put this on, I don't get any extra volume or anything like that. It does look a little volumizing at the base of my lashes, but that's mainly because all the product is being distributed right there, and it has a hard time brushing it up through my lashes evenly and evenly coating them. So it ends up being a little bit clumpy and spider-like when you try and go in with a second layer, just because everything is getting so gooped up on there. It's not fanning out or anything. So those few qualms aside, again, this is a waterproof mascara, which I am on the hunt for the perfect waterproof mascara for me. I have watery eyes, so I always have to top a regular mascara with waterproof anyway. So I've been on the hunt to try and find one that is waterproof, that I don't need to have a regular mascara underneath. So in order for it to be the perfect waterproof mascara, it has to be volumizing and a little bit lengthening, because if I'm going to wear mascara, I want it to look like I basically have false lashes on. I want to enhance my lashes. I don't want a natural look by any means. I want it to be buildable, so I can put at least 2 coats on and get more of a dramatic look. I don't want it to clump. I don't want it to get spidery when I put 2 layers on. I want it to work well. I want it to not smudge and give me raccoon eyes or make me look like my concealer's failing, because sometimes that happens. I think my concealer's not working when in fact it's just my mascara depositing little bits throughout the day onto my lower lash line, whether it's from my upper lashes or lower, it doesn't matter. Some mascaras do that, and it's not my concealer that's failing, it is the mascara. I also don't want it to flake off on me and leave chunks all over my face. If it does a teeny tiny bit and it hits all those other points that I have spectacularly, then I'm okay with that, as long as it's a little bit. I also don't want it a super goopy formula, because what happens a lot of the time is even if I clean the brush off and put it on my lashes, sometimes it's so goopy it'll fling down onto my cheeks, and then I go to clean it up and it just leaves a smear on my cheek, even if I've let it sit for a little bit. And if you know anything about waterproof mascara, it's not like a regular mascara where you can just brush it away after it dries. Once it dries, it's there. You need to use some sort of liquid to get it off. Whether it's me just licking the end of a Q-tip and trying to get it off that way, or sticking it in some makeup remover, at any rate, it's going to take off whatever makeup I have around it as well, which is frustrating if it ends up going onto my cheeks. So usually with waterproof mascara, if I end up getting a little bit of a mess, I let it sit for like a few seconds and then I go in and try and clean it up. But if it's a big goop, even if I let it sit for a few seconds, it's not going to dry down enough that it's not going to smear. But if I let it dry down anymore, it's going to be too tough to come off. So that was what this mascara did as well. And the other thing that I noticed it did is it started breaking my lashes. And that is the main reason for this review, is because I can't recommend this at all. I have fairly long lashes, and I noticed after using this a few times that my lashes were really uneven, and then when I really looked at them, that some of them had broken almost in half, and I was concerned because at first I didn't know what was going on, and then I realized it was this mascara that was being the problem. I don't know if it was too drying or what, but it was not good for my lashes. I don't recommend it. It didn't give extra volume. It gave goopiness and clumpiness. And the other thing I have to say is I don't mind a mascara that's a little tough to get off, especially a waterproof mascara, because that means it's generally going to stand up to my teary eyes, which I appreciate. But this one was incredibly hard to get off. I had to let the oil sit on my eyes for a good minute to start to dissolve and work that mascara away, which is really too much of a commitment for me to try and get this off at the end of the day. And it was just hard to get off. I really had to kind of gently rub at my lashes to dissolve the mascara at the end of the day, and I don't want to be doing that. On top of it breaking my lashes, it was taking lashes out because I had to be a little bit more aggressive to get the product off. It just was a no-go all around. I don't recommend it. There are plenty of other mascaras that you get much better results from that are easily accessible at the drugstore. Even if you prefer something more high-end, I don't recommend it. The wand is awful, the formula is awful, it breaks your lashes, it's hard to get off. I don't recommend it. And that is my review on the Lash Fusion XXL Dramatically Volumizing Mascara Waterproof Mascara by Fusion Beauty. Again, I don't recommend it. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried it before and your thoughts on it. This is specifically the waterproof version. I know they have a regular version out that has like a lash serum in it, which might be a lot better. But as for the waterproof version, I think it's a disaster for your lashes. I think you should stay away from it. But again, if you've tried it and you've had a different experience, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.